What's up, gamers? Aaron Shack64 here today with some new stuff for Marvel's Avengers. We have the next gen launch trailer. We have the Black Panther reveal. We have a roadmap to this game. So we're going to start with breakdowns of all the video footage, analyzing it. We might scrub through it and stuff. First, we like to start by watching the video, then we do the breakdown, and then I just have like some news stuff, like we'll talk specifics. There will be timestamps down in the description if you want to skip to the part that you're most excited about. But happily watch all the video, please. So yeah, give me a like if you're enjoying this video. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. And let's take a look first at the next gen launch trailer here.
16.
We'll watch it all the way through first.
Avengers, you finally arrived.
Bruce?
It's only the Maestro now. Breathe in the desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
All right, gamers. So that is the next gen launch trailer. I'm just gonna do a quick breakdown. There's really not like too much to glean from this. Just like hitting some of the details, right? A lot of this stuff we already knew was coming. So they've been talking specs. They've been talking about what features you can expect. But yeah, like key ones, 60 FPS at 4K, right? So it's not 60 FPS or 4K. It's like, hey man, we're rolling out the red carpet. This is going to be the best way that you can experience this game. Outside from owning it on PC as well. Like I have it on PS5 and PC, and this is more likely to have me playing on the PS5 until I get a better graphics card. The higher resolution textures, that's going to look great. Okay, so we knew that was coming. Yeah, they're showing like some of the best looking scenes. We got improved destruction, and that's, highlighted for Hulk, but I mean, it's all around. There's a lot of destruction in this game. There's a lot of fancy visual effects. Faster load times. I never thought the load times were too terrible. But then again, I've mostly played this game through the lens of PS5 and PC. There was only a short period of time where I was playing it specifically on a PS4, and I never really felt like the load times were terrible, and mostly because it was just so good looking at the characters and the load screens and just seeing these beautiful, pristine graphics. One thing they've really nailed. So that's good. Faster load times is always good, right? Next gen upgrade, no additional cost. Basically, all you do is you just go into the store and you download the PS5 version or the Xbox Series X or S version, and after that, I mean, you can just uninstall the older version. And I have mine currently downloading right now. So, Future Imperfect, next gen upgrade, free to Marvel's Avengers owners. So, you don't have to pay extra to get Hawkeye. You don't have to pay extra to get this DLC. Once you own Marvel's Avengers, you are good to go. So, today, if you've got a next gen platform or you're on PC or whatever, today is the day to jump in, because not only is the Reassemble campaign fantastic, but you have Hawkeye coming in now with some new DLC. So, the next big set of news today, they dropped this at the Square Enix Presents, but the second part was the big surprise that really caught us. off guard. So let's go ahead. Let's jump right into it. This is the Black Panther Reveal trailer. We're going to watch it through, and then we will scrub through and look for little details.
Dr. Rappaccini, I read your proposal, and I must admit, I'm disappointed. You have the men. You have the tech. All you need now is me. Full-scale invasion. So, you get me the army. I'll get you the vibranium. Sincerely, Claw.
Avengers, with me!
All right. So, Marvel's Avengers Black Panther War for Wakanda Expansion is coming later this year. Okay, so we start off with some narration. Someone's clearly talking to Monica Rappaccini, who was, we don't know the situation from the Hawkeye DLC, but we've essentially defeated them. We're fighting AIM throughout the globe, and still working against them, but they are fairly defeated. But they are plotting what their next thing is, which is obviously some sort of collaboration with Claw here, and we're looking at Wakanda here. I just want to zoom in on like some of the first things we see, right? Like
The men. You have the tech. All you need now is me.
and we're getting like that beautiful Wakandan architecture and such throughout here, and we're obviously seeing Wakanda being attacked as well. So like a lot of destruction, ruins, and stuff like that. So this is very much going to be like Black Panther. See, we're seeing his symbols here. That's going to be him fighting. So let's take a look, man. So the symbol looks really great. I love all these like gemstones, these like finer details of different types of textures happening here, kind of the white glowing eyes, right? And we also get to see um his bracers here, gauntlets as you might call them. Yeah, and the claws come out. So I gotta say, I love the design. I did not look at any of the leaks and stuff. I really wanted to wait until we were able to see this, but I am super like color me impressed. I absolutely love this look. I'm excited for Black Panther. I couldn't believe how good this looks. And I can't wait to see how they nail him in terms of combat. So yeah, a lot of people were speculating like a Wakanda raid or something like that. We don't have definitive actual answers from the devs on that, but we do know that some big stuff is going to be happening in Wakanda. New enemies, new biome. Of course, the new character of Black Panther. So this is going to be a really exciting time for the game, and I think that's going to pull in a lot of people. This and Spider-Man are like some of your biggest characters, so you really have to get those two right. And that's what's exciting. We got Hawkeye out now, and so really we just got to see these other characters, and they have to be implemented, just perfectly. But I think they got the music. I think they got the look. Like it definitely gave me the vibes of the movie with the kind of tunes they were using here. So like just listen right here. Those killer beats, right?
Avengers, with me!
And they were talking about vibranium. So Claw is like saying like, "Hey man, I'll get you all the vibranium you want. We're gonna make some sick stuff. Let's do bad guy stuff." And we're not seeing that this is any sort of reskin. It's not of forest environments that are already in the game. This is more jungly and such. And so we're gonna really get to see the environments, artists and such really flex on some of their skills here. And of course, a lot of us will be playing this on next gen hardware and stuff like that. So I mean, this is gonna look pretty clean. This is going to be some really exciting stuff, and of course, coming this fall. That's good that they are setting some expectations here. But I really like this.
All you need now is me. Full scale invasion. So, you get me the army. I'll get you the vibranium. Sincerely, Claw.
Avengers, with me.
And the voice sounds good. Dude, I literally thought it was Chadwick Boseman for a second. I don't know who we got, but I'm very excited. So yeah, that is the Black Panther reveal. Let's head back over here for a second because we have got the roadmap and some other details here. Let's see. Let's put it. Yeah, let me actually go back to the screen, and we'll do that. All right. So here's our roadmap, and I'm going to start over here on the side. So we've got in March, and I love the fact even if it's vague, like it's honestly great. It's just great to have like some sort of news, something to follow on here, and be able to like maybe the word isn't like hold them accountable, but like just to like know what's coming, a vague idea of when it's coming, and if things change due to like development stuff or COVID, things like that, it's understandable. And not all games, yeah. So it may change and does not include all in progress work. All right, so let's talk this left side here. New hero, villain, and story, free upgrade to next gen, reassemble campaign replay, customizable harm rooms, all part of the Hawkeye Future Imperfect that you can check out today. All right, so in the spring, our first thing here is Tachyon Anomaly. You can play as any combination of your favorite heroes. Tachyon missions scaled for power levels 1 to 100. And I don't know why they're showing all these different Iron Man costumes and such. Maybe that's just showing different ways that you team up or whatever it may be. Then we have the Red Room Takeover. Enter the Red Room with new themed Harm Room content and new hero outfits. So the Red Room, if those of you that may not be like super nerds, that's sort of like where Black Widow was trained and sculpted into the assassin that she eventually became, right? And they are talking about like different skins to make the harm rooms more exciting. So what I mean by that is the environments in the harm room might change from that like boring blue augmented reality thing and actually like maybe plop you in what appear to be like real environments so that you can sort of train but also like feel immersed in the world instead of in this bland training scenario here. All right, so after that we have Summer and Beyond. It says Cosmic Cube, new scientist supreme villain sector, so I'm guessing that's Monica Rappaccini. We're seeing that she's doing something here. Confront the unchecked power of the Cosmic Cube. So that all sounds really exciting. After that, Wasteland Patrol, new Warzone mission type patrol mode. So I'm thinking that this is the devs reacting to things that we've suggested from the community is the fact that we need some sort of like open world patrol mode where we can just go into any of the regions in the game and just like fight crime, grind for gear, explore, potentially like run into other players or something if we're not already in a full match made group here. So new war zones and assignments within the Wasteland region. That's that's to be expected, and of course like updates and adding new content as it's available. But yeah, I think this patrol mode, if it's not, yeah, like that seems to be like a system wide thing. So not just for the Wasteland. It's saying new Warzone mission type, meaning that you can expect this in all forms. Now, before we talk War for Wakanda, let's jump down and take a look at some of these features right here. Omega level threat missions. Okay, so that means more complicated difficulties and stuff. Multiplayer mega hives. That means we can team up and do those and grind for some of the best gear. Post level 50 progression. So what they mean by post level 50 progression is that when you are playing the game and you are leveling up one of your characters, let's take Cap for example, you level him from level 1 to level 50, and you unlock different skills that you purchase with your skill points. Once you hit level 50, you've unlocked all of the different skills. There's all sorts of combos that you can learn, abilities, upgrading your heroics, coming up with a build. Do you like to be more up and close brawling, or do you like to throw Cap shield? Are you more of a range player? That type of thing. And how do you want to sculpt your build? Is it for damage? Is it for protecting the team? Is it buffing everybody? That kind of stuff. So yeah, I think this is a good sign because I think the skill trees are amazing. But it's like when you hit level 50, it's like, well, what else do you do now? Here's the other big thing, right? Like my mic is kind of blocking part of this. I don't know if I have a really good way to get that out of the way. Outfits inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, it's about time. Everybody's been whining about it. They're like, dude, we'll buy the cosmetics, or if they're available in game, whatever method it is, it's going to be a money tree once you start bringing in Cap suits from, Winter Soldier official stuff from all the movies, each character. Dude, it's a no-brainer. And it's good that we're finally seeing it written on paper because that's going to get people excited. That's all you have to do is have a plan and share it. So, ongoing improvements, balance tuning, gear and progression, collectible comic system, matchmaking. Yeah, so things that they're actively looking at and changing. We do know that they are working on some sort of like Gear 2.0 type thing, and they're always balancing stuff, and so that's always good to hear, and they're always listening to the community on that stuff. We just never get to hear from them, and that's why this is such a big deal. All right, so let's talk about what's coming up this fall. This is the War for Wakanda expansion with new hero Black Panther, new hero outfits, power level cap increase. So it looks like that's going to be the first time that the level cap is going to go up. New villains, including Claw, new Claw faction enemies, new story, new Wakanda jungle biome, and a new outpost. So be excited, honestly. This is our moment. If you were very passionate about this game, you've been playing it since launch, this is your time to be like even more excited. Go out there and evangelize and tell your friends, get them hyped for this game. If you were someone who was a little hazy, or maybe you played the game for a little while and then checked out once you were like, well, there's no more content, this is your time to probably check back in. If you haven't checked out the Kate Bishop stuff, check that out. Check out the Hawkeye stuff and the next gen stuff coming in today, and then be psyched because this game is getting continuous support, and we actually have a roadmap for 2021, and things may change, things may be delayed, all that stuff, but at least we have like a vague idea, and we know that this game is actively being worked on. With the sparse communication that they've had since launch, a lot of people were like, okay, is this game going the way of Anthem? Like, it doesn't seem like things are going well. It doesn't seem like there's communication. Well, I mean, hopefully this is a first step and a bigger step forward. I hope to hear more from Crystal Dynamics, and I hope that their blog posts become more than just the typical like, here's what's happening in the game. Like, give us more than that. Okay, so those are my sort of speculative points here. Now, I want to move in to something a little different. Let me go back here for just a moment. So what they've said is their focus moving forward is to deliver new content that's compelling to play and replay again while offering better rewards, right? That's what the promise of, looter shooter type games like Destiny and Division and Warframe, and the list goes on. Games as a service titles, stuff like that. They're expanding upon what the Avengers Initiative currently has to offer, more choices for players when they hop in the game and have completed all the operations. Of course, we've stated repeatedly that the roadmap can change, and they'll provide more detailed information as that goes on. So the tachyon anomalies, all right, that's the first thing here on the roadmap. Tachyon Rift missions will appear more often and will be scaled for power levels 1 to 100 so players can experience them and have event-specific rewards. Since launch, we have heard players ask if more than one of the same hero can be present in a strike team. We're happy to announce that during the Temporal Assault event, you'll be able to play multiple of the same hero in the Avengers Initiative. If you've always wanted to see what a team of 4 Hulks is like, this event is for you. The Red Room Takeover, they've just specified that there's new unique harm room content and outfits. The Cosmic Cube event here says it's about Monica's time to shine in her own villain sector as the Scientist Supreme, featuring a brand new battle where players must confront the unchecked power of the Cosmic Cube. Wasteland Patrols allow you to explore the largest Warzone area to date, complete quests, and earn rewards without the constraints of being in a mission. You can explore these areas as long as you want and complete assignments at your leisure. So this sounds like the perfect way to very much like Destiny, you can just fly into Earth with your buddies and go roam around, do quests, fight enemies, work on your challenges, which are akin to bounties, that type of thing. If you need to just go in there and defeat a certain amount of enemies, then, this mode is good for you. Ongoing improvements, tuning combat gear and matchmaking in the upcoming patches, the ability to use the directional pad and menus, of course. Additional content and features. Omega level threat missions have been the most significant development challenge since we launched the game. The feature works. We had our devs and QA teams playing every day. We're still tracking down bugs that we need to resolve. We want to make sure we're confident that the quality is rock solid. We're also working on post-level 50 progression, outfits inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and multiplayer mega hives, which so far a lot of those mega hives are solo type stuff. And those are heavy end game stuff. You need to be level 50. You need to have, your best specs and your best build there. We'll be sharing more details over the coming months. Keep an eye out on our official channels. We hope this roadmap offers you a bit more knowledge into what we're focusing on as we continue development day in and day out in order to make Marvel's Avengers the game we know it can be. Thank you for your continued patience, support, feedback, and your unbridled passion. So I have to agree with all that. That sounds good. So yeah, next gen upgrade. Hawkeye is out. Future Imperfect storyline is out. Campaign replay is available for the reassemble campaign. You do not lose player progression like XP, character progress, or collectibles obtained. It's literally just replaying the campaign, and you can go back and play all your favorite missions and take photos during those. And of course, you'll have your character skins available and such like that. So if you want to play through the campaign with a different look on your character, you can do that. Custom harm rooms are available now, so you can tailor that to whatever your superhero training experience you want. Tutorial will guide you through the process on your first entry into the harm room. You can use the console to customize your combat experience with modifiers like enemy types, enemy numbers, so number of enemies available, different environmental hazards like fire, electricity, difficulty, and buffs. You can use custom harm rooms to take things slow and learn strategies for new heroes, or turn the dial up and challenge yourself with the Avengers you have already mastered. There's a new enemy type, and this is actually very exciting, the Cargo Runner Synthoid. Appearing in various places, the Cargo Runner Synthoid is a new enemy who carries items and will try to run away from you. If you manage to chase it down and destroy it, it'll drop its cargo, which contains resources and perhaps more. So, something to be excited about. Free outfit with today's patch here is a free item you can grab from the marketplace for a limited time. Stretch those arms and get Miss Marvel's Night Galaxy outfit before it disappears into the stars. Tell your friends. So yeah, lots of good stuff, patch updates, details here. I'm going to have links in the description down below. And that's pretty much it for this video. So we've got the next gen update. We've got the Black Panther reveal. We've got the roadmap and all the details. I'm super excited. Stay tuned because I will have more videos playing the Hawkeye Future Imperfect campaign. Those will be coming out soon. So I hope you're ready for that. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. If you like these breakdowns, let me know because I love scrubbing through the footage. I love doing all this stuff. It makes me happy and I get really excited about this stuff. So thank you for coming to the channel and we'll see you next time. Take care, gamers.